As here's points after the 6 races of the season. Ferret, Kenyon, and Asipton, 4 points within each other when it comes to the points lead right now. These guys are absolutely smoking the field right now. These three have been consistent all season. The only one that just hasn't won yet is Kenyon. Asipton won last race at Michigan. Kenyon has the most top 10s, the best average starting position, which could help why he's finishing so good. All he needs is that win, but he's starting 30th today. It's going to be a long haul through the field if he wants to get another top 10 today. Unknown.png quietly 4th in points. Did not expect that because I haven't really talked about him at all this season, but somehow he's 4th in points, doing good. And we have a trio of winners, Joey, MJ1, Butler, and D. Wilkes, 5th, 6th, and 7th. And everything else kind of checks out behind. As you can see where you are in points here. Let's get to race 7 of the season. As in row 1, we got Matt winning his first pole of the season. He's next to Chasey Man. Row 2, Quack. He has most laps led the season. Hasn't gotten the finishes to prove it, though. Starting 3rd. Let's see if he can redeem today. He's next to Pigeon. Row 3, we have Raven and Dylan, which is myself. Row 4, Javier and Burn It Down, 49. And in row 5, Montana and Leo. Real quick, going back to the 35th position here, we have Denny Hamlin. Now, I said last race Chingon will be back, but turns out he needs one more race to recover. But guaranteed, he'll be back for race 8, as you can see where you are qualifying here for this 42 lap race today. Alright, let's get things underway. 42 laps. Race 7 at Kentucky. We're green. Also, don't run the very high side like Kenyon just went, because there's not that much up there. Pigeon already jumps down to the inside. This is one of those tracks where there are constant lead changes. Literally almost every lap there's a car that ends up going up to the high side and we get a new leader. It is going to be constant like that mostly the entire race. Also on the backstretch, sometimes people don't give each other a lot of room for comfort sometimes. It could cause some interesting things this race. As you can just see already how close together they get when they're 3 wide. How about 4 wide? Florple gets way off the gas. He really got out of that. I mean, that was smart. Another car way up the racetrack. That's Pigeon, who just led the lap. Now he's going to fall back pretty much outside the top 5. He led the lap. Matt couldn't even lead a lap from the pole. Quack just immediately pushed him up the racetrack. Now Quack is actually behind him. As you're starting to see kind of a little bit of a trend here of kind of just how this track is. Pretty much every lap it's just lead the lap and then usually go up to the high side and surrender your position. But honestly, it makes this racing interesting because of course you would expect something like that at Daytona, but then here we are at a regular track with this. But also it proves here that you're going to need attrition if you want to win this race. You're going to have to hold your position. You can see Raven here. He was able to hold on Javier. Javier falls to the high side. And now you can see here, Butler makes a move on drifting strikers. This is also key for being able to hold the lead. Watching second place being battled by third place, it's a good way to be able to hold your lead for a few laps. And Raven, he struggled this season. A lot of races, he's just been caught up in other people's mess or just hasn't had the finishes to prove it. Now, I'm not saying this race is going to be it, but leading some early laps. He led 3 laps there. Now we may surrender it to Butler, who has a win this season. He won at Charlotte earlier in the season. Small Potato, who has been surprising a lot so far this season. Also trying to make some moves. There is a lot of passing at this track. Just like I said, almost every lap you can have a new leader. But also, A lot of people tend to wash up the racetrack, and then down the front stretch, if you're in 3 wide, just check up like that. You can see the check up from Pigeon, big run from the 10 here. That happens a lot, so you don't want to be on the high side 3 wide down the front stretch. And yeah, you could just see the drop off of Pigeon. You can already see Quack falling back as well. I think Matt was able to get back in line. Yeah, Matt's kind of up there. As you can see early in this race, a lot of guys that kind of started up front are drifting back. But some of them are able to stay up front. Montana started 9th. He's still in the top 10. He's looking to make a move for the lead. Athon's right there as well. Burn It Down 49 is there as well. Side by side for the lead here. 8 laps in. Montana to the point. Now here's the thing here. Oops. When you're leading this race, everyone behind you gets such a big run. It is so hard to hold your position. Unless if again here, a battle for second could help. Burn It Down 49 down to the inside on Athon. Leo's coming back in the 18. He started 10th. Still up here inside the top 10. Back here to Kenyon. Struggling a bit. He has another top 10 streak going, just like I mentioned. And like I said earlier, if he wants to keep that up, he has to stay consistent. Well, right now, he's just kind of inching his way through the field right now. He's kind of staying in the back. Not sure if this is just to stay out of trouble. Because you never know what could happen in this race. Not sure if you're just trying to stay out of trouble or just having trouble currently. But yeah, after having an average starting position of 4.83, you're not used to starting in the back. We'll see how he does here. Butler forcing it 3 wide down the front stretch. All I'm going to say here is I'm a little worried for a caution. The only reason is, for whatever reason, they tend to wreck under caution. It's something that I can't really prevent. I've tried to prevent it. It's really hard to prevent, so just try not to wreck after the caution. It seems pretty much inevitable, so just have to hang on. 3 wide here mid-pack. There's Denny Hamlin. Actually moving up through the field a little bit. D. Wilkes gonna make a move under him possibly. He's holding his ground so far. He's holding his ground nicely. Holding his ground nicely. Now he gets forced up to the top side, but he is holding his ground pretty nicely right now. We're gonna go 4 wide. Quack just forced it on Raven. And he's gonna make some contact with they sipped it. Now here's Kenyon in the 14. I don't know what Quack was thinking. He had a run and he was gonna make it 4 wide to make that pass. I don't think that would have went well, so thank God someone backed off. And in the end, Raven was able to get to the inside. Big entry into the corner. NASCAR fan 342 up high. Denny Hale now stuck up high. There's Fred, who's also been doing good this season. Now back to our leaders. We're getting intense. The 18 of Leo has led a few laps. Now he's going to lose that lead to Small Potato, who's been having a pretty good season for her 2 races that she's done. Laps Rage 2022. There's the other new driver. Now he hasn't been as impressive, but he's getting there. Small Potato trying to hold up high, something that we haven't really seen. I don't think she's going to get it done. Ooh, she's going to get there. Using the high side. Something that, of course, you're looking at right now. Looking at the 18. 4 wide down the front stretch. Oh, this isn't going to work. Chasey Man in the grass. Saves it. Oh, my goodness. Alex Bowman just said, you know what? I want to make it 4 wide. That was very devious. That was a very devious move by the 88. Let's take a look at that real quick. I mean, if you have a run, I understand, and you should take it. You can see Bowman just gets a run off of 4. Kind of just forces laps Rage 2022. Chasey Man thinks he's clear, tries to come down. Ooh, that would have been bad, I think, if Laps Rage 2022 would have gone into the 88 of Bowman. I think that would have caused a lot of issues. JC Man's now going to lose the lead. Laps Rage 2022 will take it. Now here comes Bowman, who nearly just started disaster. And that was at the very front of the field. That would have been bad. 16 laps in, we would already have lost a good amount of the field. So, just really glad they were able to stay out of trouble there. Bowman will lead the lap. Burn it down 49 right behind. Now gets forced up top. Oh, left car. Catching up to a left car, the 33 of Jeffrey Earnhardt. We all know how well left cars are. This is going to go really well. Whoa, they're kind of jamming each other. What are we doing? Whoa, what is this? Oh, the 33 has an issue. Wow, did that just happen? The 33 had an issue and checked everybody up. Oh my God. Well, that just screwed up a lot of cars. Wow. Wow. Oh my, I was wondering, like, is there rain on the racetrack? Everyone just checked up for the car. Everyone checked up for the left car coming down pit road. I don't know if that was a retirement. Yeah, he retired for an engine issue. The car was not. Uh-oh. What the heck? Okay, there's a lot of things going on right now. I don't even know how I paused that race. There's a lot of things going on right now. Oh my God. I'm just shocked they survived. I was wondering, I was like, everyone just went up the racetrack. Literally everyone. And then some guys got insane runs from that. I think one of them was Matt. They were just holding the inside and they got an insane run. That could have been way worse. Ooh, Butler gets a little jammed up a bit. Oh, the high side's not going to be in a good spot here. This has been how it's been all season long. The left cars just always, it's always Timmy Hill too. Look at him, it's always Timmy Hill. Always the one that blocks. And oh, whoa. It's always Timmy Hill. All the other left cars always stay clear, but it's always Timmy Hill, the one that blocks. Look at him. It's always Timmy Hill every time. Look at this man. It's always Timmy Hill. It's always Timmy Hill. This happened last race in Michigan too. He was blocking like 3 lanes at once. It's always Timmy Hill. He's always the blockade when it comes to the left cars. Look at him. Okay, now he's gonna get forced up to the top side, but some of these guys are just in so much trouble here. Look at that. Fall off. Look at them all scrambling, forcing him up top. They did that good. Looks like they're all going to get by him cleanly. Oh, Ferret is going to show him I didn't appreciate that. Wow, okay. That was really late for him to nearly get turned. I thought it would happen more up in the pack, but showing his displeasure. Joey MJ1 up into the picture for the first time. Hi, Noob as well. Haven't seen them today. Raven leading some laps as we are halfway through this race. And I'm noticing here, we have not had the thing that happens every race, that has happened every race this season, a caution. A caution. This has happened every race so far this season. For just anything. Well, actually, it's all been for wreck-related incidents. But every race this season, we've had a caution for an accident. Right now, this race, we've seen a few instances. Of course, we had that Chasey Man thing, Alex Bowman as well, where they all nearly wrecked. That was pretty much the closest we've gone. Other than that, we haven't really gotten many scenarios where they've gone really close to crashing. I mean, Timmy Hill was holding up the pack, but not in ways to really cause an accident, I feel like. So right now, they've been running this race cleanly, and now that's the question here. Could we possibly have a caution-free race for the first time this season. As you can see here, there's the gap to our next left car. It's Greg Galding, as usual. Pretty sure every race this season we've also had a DNF. Oh yeah, we have had a DNF this season. Or this race, my bad, because of Jeffrey Earnhardt nearly causing a big pileup. Yeah, that was crazy as well. I don't know how no one ended up making it like 4 wide or something and absolutely causing a massive crash. They did that really well. Like, I was wondering what they were doing until I saw the 33 way off the pace. Dylan Svek 37 takes the lead for I think the first time today. Butler's coming back. Butler and Raven have been up front quite a bit. Also Matt, Asipted, they've all been up here. Bowman gets forced up to 3 wide. Here comes Butler now down to the inside again. Asipted's there. We're getting kind of antsy up here. High Noob up the racetrack. Bowman up the racetrack. It's a lot of 3 wide. They get close to each other in 3 wide. Sometimes I'm kind of shocked that they don't wreck sometimes with how close they get to each other sometimes when they're 3 wide. And you can see there's the drop off. There's just no grip up there. On the high side, there's a little bit of grip. You could kind of hold on the high side, but on that way high side, there's just nothing for you. Nothing lasts up there. Oh, here we go. Hello, Greg Alding. Now, hopefully this left car will not be as challenging. Butler kind of just moves him out of the way. He's a little more on pace, as you can see. Oh my god. If Raven was a little bit closer, he would have turned him. See everyone going by. Layla, Pigeon. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the blockade. There's the blockade. Bowman goes down to the inside, and look at that. There it is. There's the left car blockade. Raven up top, trying to get around the 23. 3 wide. They escape it. Now up the racetrack goes the 23. Look at everyone going right on by. Almost everyone. We are down to 12 laps to go here. We have kept us really calm this race, and honestly, I am kind of shocked. We have not had an accident this race, and we haven't really had many instances of a crash either. The only problem is, I feel like the only issue could be these guys. Michael McDowell is kind of losing it. He's kind of losing that group. High Noob leads. Oh, there they go! In front of the pack! Matt around! Joey MJ1! Layla gets turned! Back into traffic! Big crash at the front of the field! It's a blockade! It's a blockade! There's nowhere to go! Oh, that all sparked at the front of the field and there was nowhere to go! Oh my goodness! What just happened? A blockade at the front of the field causes a big crash late! What was that? Oh my goodness! A blockade at the front of the pack caused everyone to scramble and destroys everyone. Oh my goodness. Wow. Who survived? Not many survived, I'm gonna say that. Oh my goodness. I was just showing everyone fly by on the backstretch when the big one strikes. The pace car's up there, everybody. Who lived through that? Oh my god, look at all those back markers. They're gonna all charge up into probably like the top 20. Hang on. Athon, Lapse Rage 2022, Pigeon, High Noob, myself, Butler, Bowman, Unknown.png, Quack. They might have gotten minor damage, but not damage big enough to probably keep him out of the pack. Burnt Down 49, Kenyon. NASCAR fan had some damage, but I don't think it's enough to really prevent him. Montana. I saw Raven with some hood damage. Okay, more survive than I thought, but some guys have a lot of damage. I saw Matt in the center of all of that. What in the world? Look at all those cars. Okay, I need to see what happened. This was late in the race. Okay, let's break this down. So Matt makes it 3 wide on myself. I kind of check up the racetrack. And, oh, it was Joey MG1. Go straight into this and look at what happens behind. Oh, yeah, and then, oh, wow, they all just came together. Oh, wow, some big hits in the back. Oh, my goodness. Some big hits in the back. Look at some of these cars. Wow, Shadowcat's destroyed. Shadow's had a very bad season. Oh my goodness. It wasn't even going to be that big of an accident. Then everyone just started checking up. Wow. I mean, Matt kind of forces myself up the racetrack. I have to, of course, get back in line, and you can see right here, yeah, Joey MJ wanted to go straight into it, and then look at this here. Then behind, everyone just comes together, and it's just a mess. You know who really dodged the bullet in that? The car right there, the 31. Oh my god. Layla dodged such a bullet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, wrecking in 2 straight races is bad, but... Oh, Asipted's just like, I'll get you out of trouble. And then Asipted tries to merge back in, and look at this. Wow, everyone just came flying in. There were some big hits back there. There were some big hits. There's one of them right there. These guys are kind of hanging in the back. Wreck happens. And then... Oh my goodness! Wow. What a melee! What a just blockade! Oh my god, Kenyon came out okay. There's a little bit of wall damage, but you can't stop him. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's get a look from the helicopter cam. Rex starts in front. Sack up. Yeah, Raven survived. Behind him. Just... Wow. The big one strikes. This is the biggest crash I've seen since Vegas. Whoa, okay. We're a little angry at each other as well. Wow. Oh my god, so many cars dodged a bullet. Saw Montana there. I mean, pretty much everyone up on the high side kind of got forced into the wall, but some of them dodged a massive bullet, especially everyone up here in front of this wreck. Wow. We're gonna go figure out everyone that DNF'd from that. So late in the race as well for such a thing to happen. You know it was a big wreck when drivers involved in the wreck are still in the top 20. But, Greg Galding DNFs, Denny Hamlin DNFs, Shadow DNFs, oh my gosh, just all the non-signed-up drivers and Shadow, who's just done awful so far. Rob Chastain Fanboy and Dylan Spec 37. He is the lowest signed-up driver other than, of course, the new one, Shadow, Small Potato, Lapse Rage 2022. He is the lowest signed-up driver. He can't get anything to go his way. Look at all those cars. Wow. What a big pile up here, but we're going to have a restart with not many laps to go. When we get to the strike, 6 laps to go. Green flag is back in the air at Kentucky. And look at everyone scrambling. So many opportunities here due to the fact that there's not many left that can actually probably compete. There's a lot of opportunities. opportunities. You can see the ones that are fast and the ones that are not. Javier's back end is killed. I don't think he's on pace. So now here's the thing, though. The wreck was so big, I still can't really tell who will be okay from the ones that still got a bit of minor damage. Oh, yeah, these Butler and Kenyon are definitely okay. Kenyon's gonna get another top 10 out of this, isn't he? There's myself. I really dodged. I don't know how I'm okay after that. Oh my goodness. There's the pack back there. Looks like a lot of guys still have decent speed. I don't know how much speed. Laps Rage 2022 is leading, by the way. He's new. He is new. He's trying to win this race. See, now here's the thing, though. That still won't secure him in the playoffs yet. He'll have to be top 30 in points. That's going to be a little harder to do. You can see there's the sign-up drivers back here. Mac, Chasey Man, A. Sipton's car's killed. I don't know how he's still out there. Ferret, Joey MJ1. Looks like everyone else is still in the pack. Oh, here we go. Coming to 3 to go. And we're getting antsy up here. Here comes Bowman down to the inside. Remember that big wreck at Vegas? Bowman won that. So if Bowman wins this race, then I guess he's gonna. I guess massive crashes is the key to victory for him. And oh, we're gonna mention him now. Unknown.png. He's 4th in points. Now I know why. He's challenging here. Bowman trying to hold on the inside. We're coming to 2 to go. But Unknown.png is going to have a rocket down the front stretch. Bowman blocks. I don't think there's much here. 2 to go. Who makes the move? Unknown.png looking for the lead. Burn It Down 49 is there as well. He nearly makes it 3 wide. Ooh, Kenny got forced up the track. That may prevent him from getting a top 10. Unknown.png still side by side. Athon and Quacker entering the picture. They could definitely still win this. They just got to get by the 48. Unknown.png is going to be clear, coming to the white flag. But Burn It Down 49 has a chance. Final lap at Kentucky. He makes the move. He can't block, but he kind of checks him up. Burn It Down 49. Trying to get the lead on the final corner. Here we go, into 3 and 4. He makes the pass and Burn It Down 49. Coming down to the line. I thought they were wrecking back there. Burn It Down 49 wins Kentucky. I thought they were wrecking back there. I saw High Nuke get turned, I thought. He survives, and Kenyon gets 10th. He can get a top 10 no matter what, man. He is something special. Well, a lot of guys actually kind of survived, even with some decent amount of damage. That race was something else. And Burn It Down 49, he was one of them that were in front of the wreck, avoided it, and he comes down to win this race. Great job by him. And real quick, I'm going to take a look at the one real quick, see if anything actually happened to him. Okay, this would not have been good. Oh my goodness, whoa! That was personal there. It actually helped him, kind of. But man, that could have been bad. There's Kenyon getting a 10th place finish. He's something else. He's something else. All I'm going to say is after today, some drivers that were really low on points got some great finishes. Some really good finishes. So we're going to be seeing a lot of movement near the back end points. But someone that'll be making a lot of movement, Burn It Down 49. He's top 12 in points. So most of our winners this season are actually guys that have been consistent all season. So I like to see it. Man, Burn It Down 49, another driver that really hasn't been mentioned that much this season, but he was able to be ahead of the chaos, survive the chaos, and was able to make the pass, and had Athon, another Hendrick driver, right behind him as they both came home 1-2. Wow, what a race that was. Let's take a look at the finishing results. Burn It Down 49 wins the race. Athon in second. He is been a wreck magnet this season. He needed a good finish. He got it. Quack comes home third, where he started. That's going to really bump him up. Unknown.png, fourth in points. I think he can get to second in points because A. Sipton and Ferret were in that wreck. They finished not good. So Unknown.png is going to move up. Pigeon fifth. Good race for him. Bowman sixth. He's one of our winners that have just not been good since the win. He's going to move up. Florple seventh. High Noob eighth. Finally gets a race where he can survive the chaos. Laps Rage 2022 is going to help him out, get him more closer to that top 30. He finishes ninth, and Kenyon has another top 10. 6 top 10s in 7 races. With everyone having the same ratings, every signed-up driver having the same ratings, it is really hard to be top 10 each race because everyone's the same speed. So he is really impressing a lot. And then a lot of drivers that just had pretty good finishes, guys that needed those good finishes, a lot of them got it, but some of them just couldn't get the job done after being involved in the wreck. Like all the guys back here, and of course our retirements. There's Fred in 31st. There's A. Sipton in 34th. So that's what I mean when it comes to first and third in points getting involved in an accident. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed that race. That was interesting up until the wreck, and then it just got even more interesting. Just like I said earlier in the race, a lot of passes, a lot of lead changes, not really many drivers able to lead consistent laps. And honestly, Burning 49, that might have been the only lap he led, honestly, but the last lap is always the one that counts. Thank you guys all for watching Race 7. How'd you guys feel about that race? I enjoyed it. And congrats to Burning 49 for being our 7th winner of the season in 7 races. I'll see you guys next time. Dylan Does Stuff out.